Alright. I guess I have to stream in portrait. Alright. I'm just gonna start. Sorry about having to stream in portrait. YouTube is just a piece of garbage. Also, I'm recording this straight off my TV, which is, hmm, which is, hooked up to my computer via HDMI. So let me, just, oh, there it is. Wonderful. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Disturbed is a great band. Do not talk crap about them. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience while playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http ddlc.yada yada yada downloading the game. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you are agreeing that you are at least 13 years of age. Aha, I just turned. That's loud. Alright, let's just turn the volume down. Nobody's viewing right now, but that's fine. Oh no, that sucks. What the heck? What retard turned this TV? Alright. Pardon the interruption. This will take a few seconds. This is my first time streaming. So, alright, HDMI 1. Alright. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, yes, I turned 13 a couple of days ago. Alright, that's a decent volume. Doki. Alright. So, I'm just gonna load a new game. And, well, since last time I put in my name as Jack, I'm just going to put in my name as Josh. He's one of my best friends. Maybe I'll just put in, Brayden. Brayden is really not associated, really doesn't want to associate with anime, or, in most cases. So, it's gonna be funny seeing a metalhead, thinking of a metalhead, one of my best friends, a metalhead, in an anime game. I've still yet to activate Windows. Hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. Let me just set something up. Alright, I'll just do this. Had to fix something. There we go. My phone will probably die in the upcoming hour, so this will be a relatively short stream. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking of ignoring me. I like to imagine that Sayori has a lisp. Or some... or she's missing her 2 front teeth, although she isn't. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Ehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Brayden, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me yesterday you were going to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content by just getting when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking all about you. Now I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I don't know why, but YouTube doesn't let me record in landscape. Not sure why. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Brayden would not pick at the anime club. He'd totally pick the metal club, or the gangster rap club. We're into that kind of thing. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You didn't need to wait up for me like it's going... You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, Know what? Well, that you would come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh, meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Need to cough. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. I really hope that whoever's watching can actually hear properly. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, leave. Why do you even care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, if she's so cunning as to have all this planned out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for one cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Well, I mean, there's a lot worse things to sell your soul for, like V-Bucks. I'd I'd rather sell my soul for a dog turd than V-Bucks. I just don't want to be associated with Fortnite. Period. So Irie, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Hey, I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sarah always says nice things about you. Seriously? You bought a boy? Bought a boy? Yeah, just slaves trade over here. Just, exchanging men, women, and children. Might have killed the atmosphere. Yeah, bought a boy. Not brought. She brought a boy. Ah, Brayden, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, let's say... I almost did Sayori voice right there. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. This one is who I'm going to be doing the path for today. Or tonight. At 8:14 p.m. December 27th. Because I already did the Yuri path. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, smartest in the club. Just don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. It seriously bugs me that I have to record in portrait mode. There we go. That's a little better. It was cut off by what I'm using to hold up the, what I'm using to record. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Brayden. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. No offense to Brayden, but he is by definition a scraggly metalhead. Like he has long hair, pimply face. I mean, it'll probably go away by the time he reaches the age of like 18 or so. But still, this isn't a complete lie. Though we'd probably all look more attractive if we were anime girls. So basically, having her smile at me feels so genuinely, feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Brayden. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the tinfoil. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing. My sister's pet rats made a noise. Oh, that was just vulgar, I'm sorry. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Look, why are you thanking me? Why are you thanking me, Buck? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Like every anime with a tsundere character in an own universe? Make them for you or anything. But I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Wait, you keep you keep an M16 light machine gun in the storage room closet? Don't worry, the janitors gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? By the way, sorry my humor's so bland. I mean, what else is new? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated by Yuri. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm impressed. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. If I could perfectly voice anime girls, I'd probably perfectly voice anime girls. I don't have anything interesting to say. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. And Braden is interested in the same goal for all of them. I don't need to spell it out. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of... Well, hold on. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Yeah, what losers? Who's interested in literature? Nerds! Like Yuri. So, Brayden, what kind of things do you like to read? I read Thrasher. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. But not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the random over a teacup with his finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of, the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? My throat gets sore when I talk too much and too loudly. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh boy, let me tell you, those goosebumps. I read a horror book once. That reminds me of that meme, um, like um, like the meme with the stock image of the guy and the girl on a date. And the girl says, "I'm really into Breaking Bad" or something like that, and the guy says, "I deal, well, I'm a drug dealer." you know, so something that kind of relates to it, but doesn't really relate to it. That's what it reminds me of. At this rate, Yuri might as well be trying to have a conversation with Iraq. 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 Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Why is that? Because it scares me. Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Nani? What gives you that idea? You left this piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. And the gay is involved. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on his shoulders. You should totally watch this YouTube channel if you're into Doki Doki Literature Club called The Bike. He makes fan creations of Doki Doki Literature Club. Not like cringy animations, but like his own somewhat mods. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Trying that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Sure thing, you pretentious loser. Just kidding. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Mortal Kombat really shows the deepest reaches of its character's heart and ribcage. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that right, Braden? Monica smiled warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Just popped my jaw. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, but, I'm sorry, I thought. Brayden, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. There's a fly on the screen. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super teed off. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Brayden, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue the chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Brayden, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I have never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart from the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica, who was never actually given a choice. I mean, what's wrong with y'all? You included her. Look, Doki lives matter. Doki lives matter. Look, she's a ginger, so, I mean, she's a ginger, kind of, almost. So that's not exactly normal hair. That's pink hair. That's purple hair. That's brown hair. Brown hair lives matter. And of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll get the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, we're aiming for... It's time to write a poem, yeah, I know. It's time to write a poem for Natsuki. Lipstick. Smile. Okay, Parfait. So, she's into things. Bubbles. Fluffy. Kiss. Friends. Inferno. Oh. Because there's this one thing... Oh, kitty. Lollipop. Anime. Nah, that's a bit too deep for her. For her small, malnourished brain. Jumpy. Fireworks. Milk. Vanilla. Doki Doki. What rhymes with Doki Doki? Oki? Kawaii. Adventure. Ribbon. Pink. Alright, that's our first poem completed. Hi again, Brayden. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Brayden. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Well, once you read my poem, you're gonna be giving me so much slack that I'm actually going to fall down the mountain or some... Isn't slack relating to rope? And we're immediately talking about Natsuki, Sayori afterwards, right after saying rope. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come over here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room, and for someone whose dad beats her. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Brayden always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, how dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Brayden can become good friends too. Well, with not the way we're going, I'm friends with Natsuki. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Well, I mean, you more put her into the weird situation because, Brayden, he'd be down. He'd be completely down with becoming friends with a bunch of girls in a club room that he might not even be interested in. I'm imagining my friend Brayden writing poems, but, they're like Cannibal Corpse lyrics. Like, just straight up copying Cannibal Corpse lyrics. Oh, you're even writing something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want to make you feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted. I think Yuri is so cute whenever she, messes with her hair like that. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? Key word right here. She even picked out a book for me that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Saturday, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. I have not ever had an actual girlfriend, mainly because of the fact that maybe it's just because of the fact that my standards are too high after watching too much anime. That kind of sucks. I already read this, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm gonna help Natsuki. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. I'd love to learn how to play the whole Doki Doki Literature Club soundtrack on piano. Look for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Trust me. Whenever I first moved into the new house, whenever my sister would get mad at me, she'd mess up my video game collection. And it's gotten very respectable now, so I'd get really, really angry at her if she messed it up. I'm up to 180 games. games. Very subtle flex. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I know that feeling. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Yeah, I mean, what's that supposed to mean? Yeah, I mean, I wear anime shirts. So yeah, I do that. I see. There's a lot of there's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, and then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right back into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Tell me about it. I have box sets. I have box sets of DVDs, and whenever one of them's missing, I can't stand it. I know that feel. I bet Braden actually does know that feel. I even have this one Metallica album, Hardwired. Whenever I take out one CD, I feel an urge to put it back in or close the case, because it's just gone. It's just not there anymore, and it's kind of irritating until it's closed. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through that glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. There's a tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Braden. Consider this lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls up the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses, kind of like the cover of Doki Doki Literature Club, except it isn't uniform. Wow, there are actually 2 people viewing the stream right now. I probably have met both of those people, as in they're both of my friends. It's exceedingly moey. You just stand there. Ooh-ah. Ooh-ah. Ooh-ah, ah, ah, ah. Ooh-ah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Braden's coming out of the closet, very brave. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats it on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. She just realizes what she did. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. I already feel weird about a lot of things, like my crippling anime addiction. I feel like I skipped something. Yeah, no, I didn't. It's just quick. Sorry, Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Well, one person left. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder. She's much more ready to begin than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? I feel that feeling whenever it comes to like watching Kill la Kill or something. I always feel a need to revisit the original first few episodes. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Well, I mean, Nichijou and Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid does a great job at being an exceptional slice of life animes and mangas. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is just about simple things. Like there's this really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy with an ice cream shop, and that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. It's the small things in anime and manga that count. It's all the small things. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get all to all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Romance is the big homosexual. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. So. Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? I actually know how to say that in Japanese. It's one of the most famous lines in anime. Nani sore? Nani sore? What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Yeah, she's gradually getting stronger with every passing issue of the manga. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess. Is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki paused for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Kind of like how, as I started listening to Primus, I gradually started skateboarding. I still don't know how to skateboard with a crowd, but I mean, hey, Primus sucks. That's their catchphrase. I just happened to get into baking around the same time that I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Bully and skateboarding go hand in hand. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains your Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Like, I'm into dakimakers. That got picked up from anime. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? It's just, oh, look at this. So cute. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't too boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Listen to a band I enjoy. What is that one band that my friend's into? Attila. You know what I mean? You know? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. This is so cute. What do you mean? She doesn't have many friends. Are you sure you're manga with your friends? You're not rubbing it in. Jeez. Oh. Now I feel a lot worse for, going with Yuri the first run that I played this game. Sorry. Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this. But you just got one of your friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Well, I mean, I've read a lot of doujinshis, so yeah, I wouldn't count on that. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser. So I Guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. That's kind of the story of all of my recent adventures in school. Specifically 4th, 5th, 6th, and currently 7th grade. That's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Call you weeb trash and beat you. I know this. I know this because I know Natsuki's, kind of backstory, I guess. Well, there isn't really a backstory, it's just an inaction story. Except Monica would be a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I always feel bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling that you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to prove that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready Are you all ready, kids? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. In America, we call that 1 foot. But I guess 12 inches sounds a lot longer than 1 foot. I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? And you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it on with you. Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start on the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. End of story. You're dead. By tomorrow, I only got partway through the volume so far. Manga's easy to read. I have the Kill la Kill manga, and it's a lot quicker to read than, say, a comic book. Even comic books that are even thinner. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. My electric relaxation. There's been nothing but band references that nobody even listens to anymore. Tribe Called Quest, Disturbed, etc. I couldn't really find much inspiration, but since... Don't you hate it when you accidentally click something? I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Maybe I should save just in case I click something. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. My lips are chapping. Chap. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. We're going to show this to Natsuki, because she is truly Best Tsundere Waifu 2018. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I share mine with hers first. ... Huh? Okay, well, let's start with first off with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this, when I could have been doing other things, you know. Ugh. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ugh. Well, it would have been more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, this looks like, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Well, is that a compliment or an insult? Oh, that reminds me. You know, sometimes whenever you do something bad and like your mom or dad says oh, it's fine, and they end up cleaning it up or something, if you feel like you should be being punished for it. Yeah, I'd rather take the punishment than them sadly saying, oh, it's fine, just don't do it again, and having to clean up my mess because I decided to break a pot with a baseball bat or something. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Oh, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Or really like you or something. I can't really figure out if it's a win or lose that she liked my poem. In any case, just really to show me yours, right? Or fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Alright. Click outside the poem area to continue. Yes, we all know this. Or you just press space like I've been doing for the past hour. Eagles can fly. Alright, that's the title. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it.